Gotta make sure that I don't forget my microphone this time. So how's everybody doing tonight, guys and gals and children of all ages? Let me just go to my browser here so that I can see if we are live. Excuse my voice, I'm a little tired this evening, but I got some coffee to keep me awake. Alright, so tonight I wanted to come on because there's a few things I wanted to kind of let you know what's coming up. There we go. I am alive. I want to make sure that I got the chat box available just because. Okay, turn off the volume. And there we go. Now I got my chat box. You want to take a little look at what it looks like here. A little transitioning. So this is me kind of. Am I looking up that way? Is it this way or this way? So I'm looking up at myself. I'm like, look, I'm looking at myself. I want to see myself on it looks like on. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking at myself. So yeah, I wanted to kind of give a shout out to a couple of people tonight who've been, signing up to my, subscribing to my channel, and who have been, giving some good positive feedback and some good comments, and also to talk about something that I wanted to do. It's a challenge that I don't know if I've talked about it, but there's a few people that I follow on YouTube who, because they're into urban exploration, I was caught onto one of their videos, and it kind of like seemed like a fun idea, and I like a challenge, and especially when it comes to chocolate. I'm like, there's not a challenge that cannot be beat when it comes to chocolate, or can be beaten, and I plan on beating it. So yeah, so I just recently uploaded a video. If you haven't seen it, you have to go to my video section and check it out. It's the abandoned auditorium, and it was kind of a cool one. I'm on this website. I don't know if I should promote it because I don't want people going there to find locations to abandon them, but I'll find out if it's okay. I'll plug the website so that you guys can check it out. But it's a Canadian based website, so it pretty much covers just all of Canada. If you're looking for locations or meeting up with people anywhere within Canada, I'm trying to find one for United States if it exists, but that could be a possibility for a website that I could build for you guys in the United States. A cool urban website that everyone can sign up to, like a forum, All right, so we had a couple of people making some comments here. Shout out to my buddy Colin Bradley, who made a comment. Now this guy's a cool guy. I learned a little bit of his history on him, and because we went to school, and he doesn't live that far from me, actually, maybe about an hour and a half, probably not even, but we went to French school, and we met up there, and we were both learning French. He was a little bit more in the basic level, and I was more in the higher level, which really doesn't make any difference anyway. But eventually ended up getting into my class because he advanced quickly enough. And we started hanging out. We were hanging out from the beginning. Us old guys, we gotta stick together, And I got to know him a little bit. He's a cool guy, and I'm hoping that one day he's gonna take me up on my coffee. Yeah, invitation. That's what I did. So he doesn't have a channel per se, but I give him a shout out anyway. He's a good buddy of mine. And who else? Okay, we have D-Rock Rocks, who commented, awesome video, URB-X-TV. Hopefully from our people hopefully more people will subscribe to you like I did when they see how fascinating your uploads are under noticed channel like yours and mine could. Well, it goes on. But I went to check him out because I have to check out pretty much everybody's channel, because I just don't want bots to get, want to subscribe, which is very bad on Twitch, not Twitch but Twitter, for example. And sorry, I gotta scratch my leg here. So I kind of want to make sure that people who are coming to me are, legit. And I went to check out his YouTube page, of course, and I thought, okay, if he's in urban exploration, I'll follow him. But I didn't get to see him in my list either, because in your settings you can show or not show whether you want to be displayed on somebody else's page when you become a subscriber. And I always say to people that if you want me to subscribe to you, at least, you have to let me know, or like turn this option off, so that if you're going to subscribe to me, at least I know that you're there. I know I'm trying to confuse myself, but anyway, in all, it's about trying to filter out a few things. And unfortunately, D-Rock, I didn't get your sub, so I will sub to you. I just didn't do it yet, but I'm like, you said you subbed me and you didn't sub me, so. But I will sub you. Actually, you know what? Let's go do it right now. Okay, so living proof. But you're getting a shout out anyway because you were very nice. You said something nice about my video, and if you're a fellow explorer, hey, why not? Here you go. Boom. I just hope you're not a bot. Okay. So who else do we have here? And exploring with CF. This is a new guide that I just recently caught on to, and I like his explorations. And he's actually fairly new too as well, with the YouTube side of things. But he says he's been doing it for quite a long time. So, and he just recently, started documenting and archiving his explorations on YouTube, which is kind of cool, because if you're doing it for, I think, about 18 years, he says, you can quote me if I'm wrong, CF, all right? But yeah, he's been in it for quite a while, so he's pretty experienced. So I'm always excited to see what he gets to show us. So basically, he replies and says, cool stuff, man. Maybe less time getting there on the vid. Great job talking to the cam. So like, he's giving me some really valuable feedback here. So, and I do agree that the going there part was a little long, but I had to show some of it because, and maybe it was just a little too much. I could have shortened it a little bit a little bit less. But I wanted to show you guys how stupid I was by going through the forest, which didn't need to, when there was actually a road, like maybe a couple 100 yards from where I parked, and or 100 feet, and there was a road that just went up that took you like maybe 10 minutes of walking. And it took me like over an hour of going through like the deepest bush, muddy, swampy ground, things jumping out in front of me and hiding in, like, I was scared. And then I was going through or behind somebody's property, and there's a dog there going crazy, and I was like, well, I don't care about the dog barking, but I do care about if he's loose and he's coming after me. Actually, I gotta open up another page because now I'm losing any possible chats. So if you chat at me, I'm sorry. Hey, CF, yay, you're on. Cool. 18 years, yes. So yeah, I'm just kind of like shooting the poop here. You have given me great advice too. Well, I hope I've given you good advice. Anytime, like, I'm been working in the graphics and multimedia for a very long time, So, you know, I have some expertise when it comes to like recording and videoing. Like, I would be able to do kick-ass videos if I had the moolah. Like, I know what I need to get. I know what I need to buy. Sometimes I don't, but you know, luckily there's people like you and others out on YouTube that have good advice as well. But yeah, anytime. Um, you know, us explorers, we have to stick together, man. You know. Uh, so yeah, so my buddy CF is on here. You can see right here in the corner. I'll, I'll transition to me up close, and then I'm going to transition back to here. Here we go. So you're saying it's starting to see like a bit of a duplicate here. So CF is on. So I just wanted to show at the beginning of the video that I was a dumbass, but hey, I need the exercise. It was kind of interesting, but again, I was kind of worried about that dog maybe being loose and coming after me, and then I would have to, you know, either run for my life or defend myself, and I don't want to hurt a puppy. All animals are like little babies to me. Oh, my web kills. Yeah, well, from the last time I saw your video, you were having a little bit of a technical issue, but my video cam is not that great. I'm kind of happy that my frame rate is actually pretty decent. But I just went on like your equivalent of Black Friday here in Canada, and I went to a Future Shop or Best Buy or whatever, and they had like the Boxing Day sale thing, and I got it for like dirt cheap. And it's a Windows Microsoft one. So I got a camera right here that I actually found the cable for that allows me to hook it up to my PC, but it's only for playback. I actually need to get a camera that's compatible with a computer so that when you plug it in, it sees it as its own device, because that's the problem. My camera, I can't plug it in and see it as its own device unless I have a jump out box, like an external USB video card thingy. You plug it in and it detects it. So, like, I wish I could have better, like 4K zoom viewing. So what is next? So I have places that I want to go visit, and all I do is dream about it. That's all I do day and night is like, I want to go to this place today. I want to go to this place today. But I don't have the money for the gas. That's the only problem, is gas money. Yeah, your laptop cam. Laptop cams are the worst. But then again, it's also the power of the laptop, and I tell you why. Like, you looking at me on this camera, and it looks good, but when I plug this into my laptop, which it's okay for surfing and doing Microsoft stuff and maybe a little bit of Photoshop, it looks disgusting. It's so choppy. It can't hold the frame rate. So it's most likely your laptop that's the problem. So I would invest in either, well, you could get another laptop, but you're looking at anywhere starting from $3,000 and up. You know, for a decent video card. You might get one cheaper. I'm sure in the States you might be able to get them a lot cheaper than us here in Canada. Or I would suggest going with a desktop if you plan on not wanting to bring it anywhere. Cool thing about laptops, that I started using mine for video editing because it was portable, but it can't handle the video editing processing. So I want to get a really good laptop, one that has the power that I can use so that I can do my editing on the road. And that's the good thing about being mobile, is that you don't have to rush home if you're on a road, or if you're sleeping somewhere in a hotel and you want to work. We just got an amazing desktop just for editing. See, there you go. I don't know if you're using PC or a Mac. I've used both, but I much prefer PC only because it's just a lot more compatible with a lot of other video, other softwares and applications. Mac is just as good but for me, buying a Mac, I would only buy a Mac if you were doing video editing processing. PC all the way, cool. And Macs are good for doing video editing, but custom builds are the best way to go, my man. There's always a but about Macs. Like, they're nice and thin and everything, but I don't know. To me, I guess I got so deflated by looking all at these like yuppie people that go to cafes and they're sitting there with their, $3,000, $4,000 little Mac thin, and they're sipping their coffees and they're surfing and they're whatever, and that just turned me off altogether. But I do love Apple iPhones. I just got an upgrade actually. This is my iPhone 5S. And I have my other iPhone 4, iPhone 4 upstairs that I use for MP3 player. What sites would you like to explore? You mean in terms of like locations? Me, I like anything to have to do with like graves, tunnels. I like hospitals. I like to visit hospitals that are fully intact, that have all of the equipment lying around, or certain places as well. I really don't know. I'm kind of a virgin to going outside of my domain. The only thing is, I wouldn't mind going to the United States, but I say this sometimes because, and I'm not just saying because I'm Canadian. It's just that we have a different mentality here, and I'm not used to being in an environment where people can walk around freely with a hidden gun on them. And I've seen way too many videos on YouTube of you guys in the United States who are doing explorations, and you're coming across guys with guns that could have just shot you. And that scares the crap out of me. And that's just them. You're not talking about like the junkies or the squatters or whoever could be in these places, and they're gonna shoot you or maybe stab you. But it's just a little bit of a phobia that I have. But as long as I have somebody that I know that knows the area very well and takes me, then I'm 50-50 comfortable of doing it. Like I keep saying in my videos, the only thing I'm ever scared of is the animals jumping in and attacking me. Now, I don't have things like alligators or rattlesnakes or any of these poisonous things. We have things like mooses and whatnot. But I just kind of forgot to mention that, yeah, I upgraded my iPhone. So I love my iPhone. And this one, well, because, okay, I carry a Mac. I carry Mace on. Oh, yeah, Mace is actually not a bad idea. Okay. Yeah, actually, I might invest into some mace. My wife suggested, and it was kind of funny. She's like, "Well, why don't you take your baseball bat?" Yeah, I could take my baseball bat, and I suppose it would look like I'm going to a baseball game. But when you're coming front face to face with like maybe a bear, or I don't know, we have these big giant cats here. They're called like not like mountain lions or anything, but they're sphinxes or minks. No, sphinxes. I don't know. They get the little pointy ears and stuff. But actually, mace would not be a bad idea. I have to see if I can order for it here in Canada. Let's see if I can get it. Or maybe I could talk to one of my army buddies. Oh my god, that's cold coffee. But I am such a media whore. LGV 20 here. 3 cams built in. Only get real mace since the stuff sucks. Oh yeah, I'll have to check that out. Oh, this stuff sucks. Oh really? Oh man. We'll see all these things I'm gonna learn from you guys, especially you, CF. Okay. Um, and the other thing that I want to kind of talk about is not just all about exploration, but one of the guy. Actually, just let me go back. I finished. Forgot totally. Forgetting my shout outs here. So I got a whole bunch of comments from CF, which is cool. I don't know why that was recommended to me. Oh yeah, and I watched like Omar Gosh, and I watched Mo Sargi. Now Mo Sargi, he's from Ontario, um, and I found him. He's good. Like he does some cool explorations, but some of the stuff for me is not like in. It's not that it's bad. It's just like, um, what is the word that I'm looking for? Damn it! I hate when I'm lost for words. I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna stop until I get it. Fuck. It's more like the category of people who follow him, and yes, even though he does some urban exploration, is just that I find that some of his most maybe his thumbnails are a little bit more clickbaitish than anything else. So, but I like his stuff. He's very entertaining. That's all I have to say. And let me see what he says here. Do you guys explore in the very cold weather you get there? Fuck yeah. Well, seeing that this beginning of this summer has been my official first time doing it, I'll find out. But I tell you, where I live, even though most of Canada is pretty damn cold, um, I live north of Montreal, and Montreal gets it pretty easy because of the pollution and whatnot. But where I am, I'm out in Farmville, where there's a lot of flat land. Clickbait explorers, porn. What is this? I got some kind of weird. What is this? Okay, I'm going to show. Clickbait explorers, porn drives me nuts. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird. YouTube almost wanted to not allow your message in there because of the clickbait and porn thing, but I had to allow it. Yeah, it's the thing is, if you got good content, there's no reason to clickbait your icons to make people to want to come in and watch it, especially if you're doing exploration. And everything does not have to be fucking haunted, okay? That annoys the shit out of me. Haunted this, haunted that. Everything's fucking haunted. You know, just go in and do the exploration. If something gets seen, then something gets seen. But it seems like everybody follows the YouTube trend. That's one of the things. Like what's the hottest trend today? Well, everybody's got to do it. And explorer, poem are the ones that fake being chased. Fake haunted, explore only at night. Yeah, I mean, I say you don't have to only explore at night. See fucking ghosts if you want. What's this? Okay, explore porn. I take it, CF, you like pornography, porn a little bit. Hey, I fucking love this shit. Autocorrect bites. Oh, are you using your phone, dude? Let me know if you're using your phone or if you're off your PC. Okay, well, so I think that was pretty much it for notifications from people. There's a lot of people here I follow. but I got a few bites today. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about was a challenge by I have to go to my let me go back here. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I have to go to my channel. Do we have anything here? Ah, you're on your cell. Wow. Must be sitting back relaxing somewhere. Huh? I do it all the time too, dude. Like I said, I am a social media whore. I'm always watching people's videos, but tonight I figured that I was gonna come on. Okay, so my channels. You're gonna get to see all the people that I follow. But this guy too is from Ontario, and I like his video stuff. Where is he? Where are you? Oh, I think he was up here just a second ago. Where are you, dude? Okay, Tay Official, this guy here. Let me see. Oh, you're uploading a video on PC? Okay, so this guy, Tay Official, who followed this other guy doing a challenge. I don't normally want to do challenges, but it touched on a subject that came dear to my heart. And it's all about chocolate. And when I saw the video, was it Extreme Pete or whatever, this other guy that I followed, he did the video that Tay Official copied, and I'm watching him and his buddy doing it, and I'm like, no way, this can be impossible. Look at the size of this thing. Okay, it's thin, and I don't know why, but the guy who originally started, who did the one that Tay Official is following, who did the challenge. Hey, you know Tay? Ah, cool. I was like, they had like what was it, 90% or something, and I don't know why they sell 99%. How the hell can you sell a bar that's 99% cocoa and not make it 100%? And that was the challenge, 100%. So I'm gonna say I can get away with 1% not being on it. So I'm gonna do this bar challenge, because first of all, I love chocolate, and anybody wants to challenge me to eating something like chocolate, I'm on. I want to see how difficult it is to eat. So that's going to be coming up in the days too, because until I get money to go to another location, which will probably be in a week, I'm going to do all these like little side videos to kind of keep you guys busy and keep in touch with you all, and do some more live streaming. What else? Excuse me. And tomorrow, I'm going to do a bit of recording with something that I wanted to do that I'm adding to my channel as well, is slow-mos. But what I want to do is I want to take some of my artistic skills and make a bust of an alien head. And I'm thinking that I want to build parts. Like I want to build parts of the jaw out of the special clay that you can bake, and then it becomes really hard, so I can have like some hard pieces, so that I can make some skeletal structures like the jaw, maybe the cranial part and whatnot. And then I want to apply a thin layer of clay on top, so that I can sculpt it, because I have all my sculpting tools. Like I have stuff here that I collected and by them and used. So I want to start taking advantage, and it's Halloween time coming up, so what better time to get your life supply of fake blood? Oh my god. So I'm going to go tomorrow probably, or sometime this week, and buy a big pile of it. I don't need it right away, but I got to look to see where I'm going to get my fake blood. And then I'm going to make this head, probably make it pretty big. And because I'm like into airsoft and well, I first got into the paintball and then my buddy introduced me to airsoft. I have airsoft weapons, and I always thought, well, what would it be like if I had something that I could shoot and, you know, slow down the explosions of the head and the blood splattering and everything. And I know it's a little gory, even for younger kids to probably watch, but it's not that gory. You're kind of just shooting at it. But I want to shoot at it. I want to shoot at it with my gun, record it at my 60 frames, which is the highest, and go in and tweak the video so that I can slow it down pretty good and get, you know, a really good capture of it, and start posting those up here. So tomorrow I'm going to be working on that. Maybe I'll do a little live stream on Twitter or Instagram for that. Only because I don't have such a huge following or a lot of views. I don't have access to the part of the app that YouTube has taken away from us, which is the live stream, which that was one of the most important parts of the app that I wanted as a creator, was the live stream capability, and I just don't understand why they took it away. I don't know why they took that off the phone. If you guys are able to use it without the how you say the prerequisites for using it, because like my prerequisite for this channel, and I don't know, my other channels seem not to be affected before the whole policy change, but with URB-X-TV, it came after the policy change. So for some reason, I don't know if it affects their app. Maybe I should uninstall it and reinstall it, but the option there for live streaming does no longer exist. Yeah, and so that's kind of like one of my pet peeves. But we're gonna have chocolate. We're gonna have more discussions. We're gonna have some modeling tomorrow, some alien edge building. So I'll be recording that. Maybe I'll just do a little, like I said, a little live stream. I'm getting ready to shut down now. Let me just go to large, so you can see my mug here. Look at that. Yeah. 100 subs to stream on app. Oh, really? Oh, okay, because now that's good to know. Because I can't even monetize my videos until I hit 10,000 views. And then they're going to evaluate to see if I'm eligible. But only 100 subs? Well, I wish I can get 100 subs. I hope to God that I can get 100 subs here on YouTube. You know, the thing is, YouTube is going to become a huge part of my life right now, because I've started documenting a lot of my personal life, and because now I'm going to be doing this urban exploration stuff, it's going to become a huge thing for me in the future, a huge thing. And I'm hoping to meet, you know, people like UCF and a lot of other urban explorers out there who want to get together and collaborate. Right now, it's not possible for me because of funding and whatnot. But whatever, you know, however it becomes, it will become. And you know, for all you guys out there, continue doing what you're doing. I try to watch as much as I possibly can. Like, I don't get the chance to, you know, may not be able to get to watch your current video right away. But sometimes, most of the times, if I'm just like sitting around relaxing, I'm trying to go to people's channels and watch a lot of your stuff. But of course, as my fan base grows and my love for you guys' videos and following you guys, it just becomes very, very difficult. But I still try to do it anyway, because it's fun watching other people make videos too. Some of them are bad. Some of them are really good. Some of them are in between. I just want to tell you, young urban explorers out there, be very, very careful, kids. Okay, some of you guys are like extremely young, and we have accidents here where we've had like 15-year-olds and younger getting hurt, maybe even close to getting themselves killed. Um, and um, I may not know you personally if you're watching this video, but I have kids of my own. And when you become a parent, you kind of have a whole switch in reality. And I don't like to see kids get hurt. I want to see you guys like grow up to be future explorers. All right, and hell yeah, live, live. I don't even know what the difference is anymore. Collaborate. We are doing a collaboration on that hospital in 2 weeks. Who you collaborating with, man? It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll find out. I'm gonna watch you guys in 2 weeks. I'm gonna be continuing to check up on you. Well, I got you set up anyway, so that when you get your next video, I'm like ping. So thanks, CF, for coming by and chatting up with me for a bit. I was actually surprised that anybody would be on tonight, but I just wanted to kind of share, a little bit of what the last video was. Do a little shout out for you guys, because to me, any bit of attention is good attention, and you want to be appreciative, and I am very appreciative, and I hope that what I'm doing for you guys, it's only going to get better. That's the way I say it. It's only going to get better. And don't forget to stick around for the chocolate, the 99% dark chocolate bittersweet challenge. That one's coming. And that's it, guys. So I'm calling it a night. I'm going to make another cup of coffee, and then I'm going to go to bed. Yes, I can sleep after a cup of coffee. No problem, man. Thanks you for following me and joining me. And until the next time, what do I usually say? Do I say, ciao, Bill? Nah, I'm just going to say goodbye. All right? I hate saying goodbyes, but goodbye.